Hello students, today you are going to clear the concept of friend function in C++. Let's try to understand what it is. Consider an example. There is a class called a girl, and you have the private and public section in this, and also remember that you have a function called add 5 years. Add 5 years function, which is also created as a global function to this. Let us say that I am passing girl G. It is like integer A. This is a type of the variable is this, and you are trying to add the age of this girl. Let's say the age of this girl. Initial age can be initialized here, girl. This is a constructor, you know that, and by colon you can initialize the age to 20, and after that whatever you want to write inside you can write. This is a constructor. Now there is a function which is sitting outside, which is nothing to do with this class, and I want to increment the age of this girl by 5 years. Now it is 20. How do I do that? So now you have a main function in which you are going to create an object called girl, let's say Daisy or something, and you are going to say cout print whatever incremented value, that is add 5 years then Daisy. So that means 25 is supposed to print after this function. You have added the age of Daisy by 5 years, but just by calling, because this function you are calling just like this function you are calling just normally, there is no any object or anything. This you are calling as a global function, you are calling from here, which is here. Now Daisy has been passed over here, so the function would be like this. It is G dot age is equal to G dot age plus 5 years you are incrementing, and I am returning G dot age. This is how it is going to look like. Now how do you call this function into this part, make it part of this? This is nothing to do with this class, but to make part of it, what you have to do is you have to make a friendship with the class. The girl has to make friendship with this function, otherwise she won't allow to increment her age. So what she has to do, she in the private section she will write friend. You have to add this function integer, add 5 years, add 5 years. add 5 years. This is a simple function which you have made it friendly with this, and after that you said you can always say the girl whatever, L or whatever it is. So this is a function which you have created extra, so that you said there is a function like this, you have made it friendly with this function, and now is going to work properly. Now let us practically see this in a C++ program. So let's open. I have already typed it in, so it will be easy for me to explain. So otherwise I can even create a new source file for you and cut and paste so that I can explain you what all things I have done. I have simply created a normal function like this. After that I have created a girl class. It's a girl class I have called, and here there is an age, and I have called this front integer, add 5 years, and then after that the type of the variable. So it was like this is the girl is the type. So in the earlier thing we had made a small mistake. It was supposed to be only girl here, so this was supposed to be only girl here. So now coming back, so the public section, it was like a girl is the constructor and initialized by 20. That is what we have done. And after that you can see this is a general purpose function which I have written as a global function which is nothing to do with the class add 5 girl t. So I have written d.age is equal to d.age plus 5, like whatever I explained earlier. Now this function has to be called inside the class, so that way you have to make friendship. That is what you did, add 5 girl, you have done like this. And after that, so the main part is like this. I created simply an object of it, and after that I just called add 5, and I passed this girl. It's like girl Daisy or whatever. That has been, her name has been passed, object has been passed, and it returns. So it goes and executes this function directly, and it uses this object to do that. But object was not having this function, there was no way to call this, so it made it friendly with that function. So if you print, if you run this, you can see that is printing the added age as 25. The original girl's age has been added. Okay, then see you in the next video. Thank you.